Hey Fire Family, Ivy Phoenix, back again. Um, this is going to be a twin flame energy reading. It's been a month. I'm so sorry. It's actually been a month. Well, no, I did do a mid-month reading for all of the subscription love. Look, I'm crazy, 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 crazy. Literally, this has been me. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's taken me this long to put out another energy read, but I've been going through some things within my um divine partnership. A lot of internal work that has just kept me from putting out a video on it. But we're gonna do it now. Similar reading again, well, not again. First off, thank you and welcome back to my previous subscribers. And hello to all of my new subscribers, or those of you who are watching one of my twin flame readings for the first time. I am going to do the mystical energy first. You know, that's what is going on within the astral realm, spiritual realm, that could be impacting the twin flame collective. I'm going to do headspace, heart space, the actual connection, and what's not being said for those of you who may not be in communication with your counterpart. Okay? Starting to itch. I did an energy read on the full moon in Scorpio. That is up on Facebook and Instagram Live for about 24 hours. So I'm sorry if you will be seeing this video after that, but it'll be up on Facebook. I keep them all posted there on my page. All the information for my social medias, my social media accounts is down below in the description box. Can I get the mystical energy for the twin flame journey right now, please? Thank you so much. What have I been going through? I feel like some of you may be wondering. And if you're not, I'm going to tell you anyway. The internal work that I have been dealing with, of course, has, thinking about him all the time, dreaming about him most of the time. Excuse me. But of course, continuing to tell myself that no matter what, I am still overwhelmingly in love with them. No explanation needed, right? Can I get a few more cards, please? But just a lot of signs, a lot of confirmations on how things will play out, that I have truly let it go of wondering about the timing, wondering if all of that, like I'm 1,000% confident that we will be connected again. I don't particularly care about the time frame as to when. And I have really just been digging deep and working on everything that I want to work on for my life. I think that will do it. It's been a great place to be. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's been a wonderful place to be. I've been sitting so long. My reading that I did was an hour. And I didn't even do all signs. I didn't do individual signs. So let's get into what is going on. Right now, like I said, full moon in Scorpio officially took place Sunday, April 29th at 8:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will go until April 30th. So we will be in this energy for the next 6 months until the new moon in Scorpio comes into play in the fall. But the energy of this full moon will be felt, I'm going to say, next 7 to 10 days. Different for everybody who's into astrology, but that's what I'm going to say. And I also feel that way too because I was born with a full moon in my chart. And therefore, I feel the sensitivities of it for a long time. Like the Libra full moon, because my sun sign is Libra, I felt that for pretty much the entire month of April. No joke. It was very substantial for me, but the full moon in Scorpio itself is a substantial time for everyone just because this is typically all about letting go. So I think this is also where some people may feel like when the warmer weather comes in, you know, people are showing themselves in a different light. Nah, I just think it's because the hibernation that we went in with the winter season. And of course, you know, I know this is flipped based off where you are located in the world, but I'm speaking from being in the northern hemisphere. And the shedding that we're doing from the winter, from the cold seasons, you know, we are now trying to let that go. So, yeah. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there have been things, of course, that so many, ooh, oh my God. Ooh, wow. I don't even know what that sound was, but, oh, the bottom of the inner, oh my gosh. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I love bottom of the deck energy. I do. Just seeing what you've already been feeling, it does something to me. I love it. Love it. And I'm sorry, you guys, I will be touching my hair a lot in this video. Ooh, it's spring, you know, had to get a cut, had to just feel back alive. Oh, but okay, sorry. Diverting from the what's at hand here. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There are things that I feel with this full moon, but just right now in general, this timing is all about finally letting go of the control. Letting go of things that you can't control because this is self-done. This is human. You can't hold on to things that are not for you, even by doing this, even by, you know, harnessing it to your feet, or putting your feet on top of it, or holding it in place. It doesn't matter. Eventually, you're going to have to move. And if you move, what's going to get dropped? What's going to get lost? All of those types of things. So just know that what's for you, you don't even have to do this for. Sorry about the glare. Whatever is for you, you don't have to do these types of things for. And I think that this is very fitting to the reading that I just did on the full moon in Scorpio. You are going to be willing to say, okay, life is not going to stop my show. I'm going to continue to press forward no matter what is going to be happening around me. And because of what I've already experienced, because of what I've already dealt with, I'm going to be just fine. I now know how to maneuver. I now know how to respond, okay? Under that, we have the Hermit. What was I just talking about? Winter, being able to now shed that light. You've done introspection. You've gone internally to work on yourself. And now you know, all those different types of things so that you know how to progress forward. Very, aligned with this Four of Pentacles. That's no longer the journey that you want to take. Those are no longer the things that you want to do. So, boom, now we have the Scorpio card, death. Death to all of the ways that kept us here. Even death to I do feel like introspection is a wonderful thing to do, but I feel like some of the people, some of this control that you have had is all about, it has been because you continue to do this. If things don't go your way, what do? Oh, I'm going to hibernate. If things are, not happening fast enough, oh, well, then I'm not going to go out anywhere. Oh, I can't seem to find someone who's really going to love me. Ugh, this is what I'm going to do. I'm so tired of waiting for my counterpart to come back into the picture. I'm just going to not even live life. Those types of things. Whatever has been keeping you limited is going to dissipate. It is OVER. That's what I feel. And I feel like this moon, you all will see why I say that in a second, is going to catapult those changes. So what do we have underneath that? The Queen of Wands. And in my full moon in Scorpio reading, there was a lot of fire energy. The Queen of Wands is one of my favorite queens. Her and the Queen of Swords. Those are my people. Those are my divine feminine sisters. Okay. I love the Queen of Cups, for what she represents. I love the Queen of Pentacles for what she represents. But the Queen of Pentacles, a little slow for me. Just a little too slow for me. And then the Queen of Cups is a little too overly emotional for me. I love the Queen of Wands because her power doesn't have to be said. And I feel that for both of them. And also another element about the Queen of Pentacles is I more so relate to the Empress in the regard of what the Queen of Pentacles stands for. But the Queen of Wands, she's regal in her own right. She's popular in her own right. She doesn't need to talk, but she's about action, which is also why I love the Queen of Swords. She's about action. She holds that sword. She's ready to use it whenever she feels fit. She's ready to use it whenever she feels fit, if you prompt her to. But other than that, she's sweet. Okay. So yeah, then we have the Devil. The Devil. Nine of Swords. High Priestess. Hanged Man. The Magician. And I'm going to stop it here for bottom of the deck energy. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is why I was saying, wow. Look at all the major arcana. All of the major arcana. Hermit. Death card. Devil. High Priestess. Hanged Man. Magician. Wow. And then even under the 10 of Pentacles is Temperance. So, and then Strength. Wow. But, oh, and then another twin flame card for me is the 2 of Pentacles. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to stop it there because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 major arcana cards that are dancing in the shadows, dancing behind the scenes, doing work that we are not privy to without utilizing our intuition, activating our third eye. All right, so let's 13 minutes of an introduction. I'm so sorry. The moon. This is why I said I feel like the Scorpio full moon is going to be activating a lot of the energy that will be needed to progress twin flame relationships. Not twin flame unions, twin flame relationships, okay? There is going to be, or energetically, there is this dance between the divine and the feminine powers, okay? There is this necessity to now start seeing things from the flip side, seeing things from the other side of the coin. And here, there are, and then even more so is because there is clearly a Scorpion here. Usually, well, in other cards, there are other depictions, so I'm just going to stick strictly to this deck. There's a Scorpion here. This is the Moon card. Do I need to say more? This, I feel like the new moon in Scorpio and now this full moon is definitely going to be mirroring each other. Or what also came out, the King of Pentacles. Now, this is my favorite king. I love the King of Pentacles because of everything that he stands for. And this is interesting. I do still have my deck and the order of cards for my full moon in Scorpio reading. This was the last card that came out for that. Queen of Pentacles. And my sage just fell. Wow. A divine partnership there. And this, looking at this card, this was one of the reasons too why I actually wanted to speak to the Twin Flame Collective about what's going on. So the King of Pentacles shows itself. I feel like this is about stability, material wealth, popularity, stable. I said stability, but it's just going to be all about bringing that together for twins to understand how they can positively contribute to union being a result. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So if it wasn't just related to the reading that I did before, we definitely have a couple right freaking here. King comes out, Queen comes out. Queen of Swords. I feel like this is more of the energy itself. Now, Venus is in Gemini. So I'm feeling that this is more of the energy that needs to be brought on by either side. Counterparts, you mirror each other. A lot of what you experience is similar, even if the situations are not. But I feel like this is energy because you are no longer going to be tolerating BS from anybody, from any situation. Like I said, it is about knowing that life is not going to stop your show. You're going to keep moving. You're going to keep leading. You're going to keep loving. You're going to keep doing all of that. But you know when you're going to need to act. So that sword is at the ready, as is her hand to signify this is my ruling. Listen up, or I'm going to have to deal with you. That type of thing. We have the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, is this the Knight? No, I think this is the Page. Oh, I think this is the Page. Let's see. Where's my deck here? Yeah, I think this is the Page. Yeah. Page of Swords. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles. Pages are youthful energy. But this Page of Swords, I feel like there's some creeping. There's some creeping. There's some creeping to try and see what you're up to on both parts, actually. And I feel like that's the case because you're working on this. So there are messages of clarity that need to come in, messages of communication. There's mental messages. There's telepathy between the two of you. And the creeping, I mean on social media, you know, or having friends, family, people that have a connection to both of you, trying to see where you can get answers because you two may not be talking or whatever it is. And then this Page of Pentacles, you see how not barren, but sunken in his face is, right? Hopefully. Come on, there you go. See that? That bone structure. It looks like he's in dire need. Come back. Here we go. In dire need of proper nutrition, in dire need of maybe money, or more so what I'm feeling is that there were choices made in the past for money over true nutrition, over true self-fulfillment, over true love, that now all of this energy, what is going on in the astral realm, is setting it up for you to really understand and focus on what's truly important. And I'm not even going to say necessarily that it's the connection itself, but the work that needs to be done. There are things that cannot move forward. There are things that cannot move forward unless you two come together. Like, they're twin flames. You, oh my gosh, my poor box. You two have a connection because there's work that needs to be done. All right? There's work that needs to be done. Okay. I think the rest of this will go quicker now. So let's get into the mind space. Head space. What's going on from an earthly perspective? Earthly perspective. Logic between the connection. That was long. 21 minutes. Headspace, thank you. A few cards for headspace, please, thank you. Headspace, thank you. Okay. Got the Hanged Man again. Bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Actually, this may be the King. King of Swords. Ace of Wands. I feel like this Six of Pentacles is symbolizing what I was talking about in regards to the balancing of the masculine and feminine energies. I feel like if I still feel like that Queen of Swords, yeah, this is the King. So this could be, from the couples that I'm seeing, we have the earth elements, we have the air elements. I'm wondering if, you know, this message for you two is that you may be a part of this next wave of union. Okay, just throwing that out there. Now, as in regards to what I feel, because that was the astral energy, this is the actual mental headspace. If now, you know, you're feeling or making choices to be detached, you know, you're on guard, you're standing at the ready because you don't want to deal with any more BS. You've dealt with enough, whether with your counterpart, whether with people that you've been dating, whether with life in general. You've dealt with enough, where now you want to be at a more peaceful place, but you still want to be about action. You still want to be able, or you still want people to know, like, I'm about doing what's necessary, but I don't want to have to always be that way. So you look into, you know, where the imbalance has been, but you're making a choice here. You're making a choice, a mental, clear choice, but it's going to be utilized in, I want to say, a progressive way. And interesting how there are moons in each of these cards in different levels too. you know, it's going in order. Okay? Like, I feel this decision may come about right now with the full moon time, but soon enough you will be put to the test, but you will act in the way that you need to act. So I feel like then that this Hanged Man is all about understanding that you will need to be still. Sometimes the Hanged Man is looked at about, something needing to be done, a choice needing to be made in some aspects, but there's nothing that you can do about it at the time. I feel like there are things that you can do about it now, and this is the result of that. Okay? For those that I'm speaking to, that's what I feel. Let's get into heart space. Yeah. And that resonates with me because I unfollowed my counterpart. I had been having the feeling to do it for a while, but I didn't want to connect or disconnect that direct cord yet. But what I was realizing is there was some, and this is also where I can relate to the Page of Swords energy, is there was some tit for tat. We're not talking. So social media, when it has come to our relationship, has been a platform to say what we want to say without actually saying it to the other person. And I'm just over the game. I have definitely ended that type of behavior. But when I saw that it was still happening towards me, I had to get it out of my eyesight. And not because it was going to revert me back to doing it, but because it was just clearly a low vibration energy that I don't want to be associated with in any way, shape, or form. So I did what I needed to do to get rid of it. Seven of Pentacles, heart space. Something is being focused on. And I feel like it's you. I feel like this is all about self. Why? Two of Pentacles shows back up. That was also at the bottom of the deck from a mystical energy standpoint. Two of Pentacles, again, like I said, for me, is also a twin flame card because of the infinity symbol. In some way, shape, or form, it's usually there. You see it. The infinite possibilities, the never-ending energy, the never-ending flow. So why are you focusing on yourself? Well, you know what this is. Those that I'm talking to with this message, you know what it is. It's no longer a question. It's no longer a concern. And you're confident in what it is. Seven of Wands. So you're fully standing in your belief. You're fully standing in your confidence. This isn't even to me that you need to be standing your ground or, fighting to do that. It's that you know it. You're for sure. Six of Cups. Past life connection. Feel it in your soul. Ten of Cups. True emotional fulfillment is here. Tower moment. Now, for me, this is symbolic to the fact that there have definitely needed to be changes. There have needed to be changes. There have been things that have shaken you up. But just going off of the example that I just shared, the shake-up moment for me is that even though I was not actively participating in the tit for tat that I mentioned, it was still there. I did not want to continue to give any impression that I was still going to be playing the game. So the shakeup for me is, even though I love you, even though I don't want to end any type of connection with you, regardless of us talking or not talking, I just can't have it in my space. Couldn't have it in my space. Shake up moment. Maybe different. It's going to be different for everybody. Three of Swords. So, healing. I'm not even feeling that this is heartbreak. And, or it could be seen that maybe it's, I'm sorry, y'all. That hurts. Oof, I'm sitting on the floor. It's healing. It's healing. And I'm actually feeling that the two women here are two sides of the same coin. The light and the dark. Masculine there in the middle. Playing this music. Soothing you. You know, but your dark side is on the outside looking in, because I feel like with the energies at play, how do I put this? With the energies at play, there's going to still be that battle. You're healing things from the past, past behaviors, past ways of being. You're dealing with childhood issues. You're dealing with, you know, even experiences within your relationship or your connection and stuff. You're dealing with all of that stuff. You're doing a lot of internal work. And then, of course, you know, there's the outside. There are the things that you know are going to transpire. That's what I'm feeling from this Three of Swords, where the hurt is, it's done. It's done. In regards to when it's come to this journey, you know, trying to see or feel, oh my gosh, my butt. Oof, 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 oof. In regards to the connection itself, all the pain, all the hurt from it itself, I feel is over. That's the stuff that you are truly dealing with, okay? So let's get into what is actually going on between the two of you in the connection. I feel like this message is definitely for a specific population of the Twin Flame collective. And I never have any expectations on my videos. I mean, Fire Family, you guys are so awesome. You blow my mind all the time. But I think this message is going to hit a lot of you, but it's going to be it's going to hit a lot of those of you who are in the small group that I'm talking to. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say here. What's going on in the connection? What's going on between the two counterparts, please? Let's get a few more cards, please. Thank you. Okay. Six of Wands in this deck. This is my marriage card. Union, elevation of the relationship. And then this comes out, the Hierophant. All about tradition, all about marriage, all about taking the relationship to another level. We have the Magician again. This was also at the bottom of the deck. Because of your confidence, those of you who are being called to watch this video, because of your confidence, because of now you knowing, because of your faith in the situation, you are fully within your power to manifest whatever it is that you want. It doesn't even necessarily have to be this connection. It should not necessarily be this connection, but it's going to be a byproduct of your manifestation power, okay? We have the Fool. I feel like a lot of you have also made the changes that you wanted to make because you're stepping out on faith. It no longer matters. It no longer matters, you know, about just wanting this so bad that you're going to be doing whatever it takes to make that happen. No, it is that you are so focused on self. You're stepping out, you're taking risk, you're doing what you're being called to do from an intuition standpoint that you're going to be greatly rewarded. Was that just 3 Arcana cards that came out? I think so. The Magician, the Fool, the Sun. If that is not transformation power right there in itself, and then even the Hierophant was before that. That's 4 major Arcana cards in the connection space. Need I say more there? In the last 2 cards, we get the 2 of Pentacles again. Heart space, soul space, what's actually going on in the connection, divine intervention, Knight of Cups. You two are definitely sharing something between each other, whether you're speaking or not. All right. So let's see what is not being said. What's not being said? What's not being said? What are the messages that the counterparts have for each other? What are the messages that the counterparts have for each other? What's not being said? Those in separation. What's not being said? What's not being said? What isn't being said? You guys, I just get one more, please. One more card, please. Thank you. 4 of Swords. Again, those of you in separation, resting, rejuvenating. Those of you who are speaking to your counterpart, but just maybe you two are taking a break, you know, regardless of those of you who are not fully in union. What do we get first? The Star card, Hope. And this is actually, there was a star that I was attracted to in the 2 of Pentacles. Where is it? There it is. Right there. Top corner. The Star card. Was not being said. There's hope. You two know this. It's not a game anymore. There's no more guessing. What do we get again? The Hierophant. Union is coming. I even want to say that the union is going to be coming with an engagement. The Sun. I feel like this is, I still feel like In my full moon and Scorpio video, I mentioned that the Sun card was going to be the other side of the shadow work, was going to be the other side of the transformation, other side of the death. That's here. 3 major arcana cards out of 4. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. We saw the 10 of Cups. This is my ultimate. 10 of Pentacles for me trumps the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. But 10 of Pentacles involves it all. 100%. This, to me, these 4 cards together signify union is coming. And I feel like it's going to be quicker than anybody can anticipate. So let's get some advice. All right, let me put you on here too. Romance Angel Oracle card. What advice do you have for the Twin Flame Collective? Please, thank you. One pull. One pull, please. Thank you so much. What advice do you have for the Twin Flame Collective? Oh my gosh, really? It's a lot. Worth waiting for. You know this. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, I feel like it's going to come a lot quicker than anybody can anticipate. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I really feel like meditation and prayer is going to be crucial right now. Just to have your spirit guides, divine, on your side to continue to lift you up. I don't think that this is other humans. I really feel like this is truly getting in touch with everything that has to do with your spirit and your soul. You deserve love. I think the choices that you are making, you are lovable, are to ensure that you are loving yourself first and foremost. The connection itself will be a result of that truth. Pay attention to the red flags. Queen of Swords, again, the signs are cautioning you. I feel, again, you're just not going to tolerate any BS. You're going to know. You're going to know. And then, boom, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And I feel like that is a grown counterpart. Your connection has definitely... Those of you where this union is coming very soon, or the very strong shift in energy is coming, is because you two have done the work on an individual level. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I just feel like this also has to do with previous lifetimes, just the karma that you have continued to roll over to get to union, to finally work through this soul contract is being called. What's at the bottom of the deck, you guys? Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And again, I do think that that is what is happening. That's the read, everyone. I must say for myself, very aligned with what is truly transpiring. Seeing the Hierophant and seeing the different elements of marriage is very telling as well. A lot of the dreams that I have been having have been of me and my counterpart on a honeymoon, of us, you know, discussing marriage, on what it's going to be like to come back together with each other. And of course, you know, there definitely may be some truths in those dreams and the messages themselves, but ultimately it's the fact that I have dreamed about him and had him on my mind like crazy for about the last week and a half. So, comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know how this may be working out for you. Again, general twin flame message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want more of a specific look into your situation, the information on how to reach me is down below. Email me. Thank you so much also again for your donations, your kind words, sharing your stories with me. It has been I love doing this. Love doing it. So until next time, I don't know. I don't think that it will now be so long before I do another twin flame reading, but until next time for that. And monthlies will be out soon. Yay. We are here in May. Wow. All right, Fire Family. Love you all so much. Make sure to join me on Facebook and Instagram at the Ivy Phoenix. I'm also on Instant Go. That is, or I'm sorry, the Ivy Phoenix Guidance for Facebook and Instagram. And it's the Ivy Phoenix for Instant Go. So I will see you all again very soon. Mwah. Be blessed and love and light.